Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan. I'm the technical support agent for Perfect Tech. Today we've got one of our wonderful products here. It's the 10-in-1 heat press combo set. So we're just going to open a box and see what's on the inside. On the inside, you'll receive an in-house written colorful manual. You will receive the padding cushion for your shoe press. You'll receive the bottom portion of your cap press, the top portion of your cap press, the small plate press, the big plate press. You'll receive the power cable, the 17-ounce coned mug attachment, the 11-ounce mug attachment, four metal cylindrical tubes. That's for the shoe press, the screws to attach the shoe press, and some extra screws just in case you lose some. Now if you take this top part off, at the bottom you'll get your 12-ounce cone and your 12-ounce regular mug press, your metal plate for the shoe press, your top portion or your heating pad for your pen press, the actual flatbed heat press, and the bottom portion of your pen press. Now I'm going to show you how to assemble this whole thing. So in front of me we have all the components that we need to assemble with. I've put the flatbed aside. First I'm going to show you how to replace your mug attachment. So for the mug attachment, we've got this little contraption that allows you to put pressure on the mug as well. The one that we have in here is our 11-ounce normal mug attachment. To change the pressure, we will just tighten or loosen this dial right here so that the pressure is equalized all around for the mug press. To change it, the attachment will loosen these four screws. You might need a star screwdriver just to loosen up, but once you've loosened them, you can use your hands to untie all of them. Once you have loosened it, just keep the screws one side because we're going to be needing them again. Once you take it out, you just pinch it together and move it to the one side. Put it in one place. Now I'm going to show you how to attach the cone attachment. Depending on where your heat press is standing, you can either insert it like this or like this. I'll be inserting it like this. Align the holes with the holes on the attachment and just take one of your screws and screw it in. Don't tighten it yet. Just screw it in so it's in place. Take the other side, line the holes, do a cross pattern when you are screwing it in. Once you've got the two in, you just need to add the other two. Just align the holes, screw it, align the holes, and screw it. Make sure they are tight. You can hand tighten them, or you can use the Phillips again to give them a tighter turn. Now we have successfully swapped your mug attachment. For the 17 and the normal 12 ounce, you do the exact same method. Now I'm going to show you how to attach the plate press. You're going to need this flatbed, or the main component of the heat press, a star screwdriver, and you're going to need your plate presses. So on the plate press, you'll see there is wing nuts. Unscrew the wing nuts and just keep them to the one side. Don't lose them. Now we'll take our Phillips or star screwdriver, and we'll have 4 screws on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4 right there to unscrew the top pressure plate from the actual flatbed. If you are replacing them, make sure you put the screws in a plastic bag or in a safe area, so that once you use the flatbed again, that you can easily find the screws again. Now when it comes to this last screw, it will be a bit tight. Just twist it, the cable around, and start unscrewing. To detach the flatbed from the control box, you'll either need a flat to undo this plastic hinge, or you can just unscrew it and pull it. Now to lift this, you just lift this handle, and you'll see the top portion is now separate and not as one piece. Now we're going to take our plate press, we're going to line it with the holes that's on this handle. Once it's aligned, you just use the wing nuts that's provided and just tighten it. You might struggle at first, but once you get it going, you are good to go. Align it in the center of the slots and just tighten the wing nuts so that it doesn't move around. To attach the plate press, you'll see this 4-pin connection. Align it with the slot and just tighten it. Now you've got your plate press attachment. Similar method for the smaller plate press. Now I'm going to show you how to add your pen press or your cap press attachment. If you're not using the plate press, please reattach the wing nuts to the plate press so that you don't lose them. For the cap press, it's easy to attach the top part. Same method as the plate press. You'll have 2 wing nuts on them. Unscrew the wing nuts, slide over the top portion, align it with the holes, and just tighten the wing nuts so that it is secure in place. Again, to hook up the cap press's heating elements, 4-pin, align it, and just screw it on. Now that the heating element is up, I'll show you how to add the bottom part. You'll see there's 4 screws on the bottom part. Once you take the padding away, take a Phillips screwdriver and unscrew the 4 holes. Again, if you are struggling, go in a crisscross direction so that pressure can be relieved on each corner, opposite corner, instead of opposite of each other. Put aside your screws so that you don't lose them. Again, if you're not going to use the bottom part, put it in a plastic bag or in a container so that you know where it is. You'll be taking your bottom portion of the cap press And at the bottom there is pre-drilled holes for them. You'll align them with these two holes right there, like so. Use the same screws you use to unscrew on the bottom portion. Just line the holes and tighten them. You can also use the two provided extra screws, these thicker screws, but for now we'll just use these bottom screws. Do not tighten this screw completely. Add the other screw to the other side. Once both screws are in, you can completely tighten them. There we go. There's the cap press attachment has been now successfully attached. I would recommend to, once you've added the bottom, unscrew the top just a little bit and align it with the bottom portion so that once you press that it's evenly pressured all around. If you want to, you can remove these two black supporting brackets. There's just 4 screws at the bottom that you just need to unscrew. There you have successfully installed your cap press. Now we're going to install the shoe press. To do that, we're going to unscrew the cap press. I'll start with the top first, since that's the easiest. And we've unscrewed it successfully. Now let's take the bottom portion off. To attach the shoe press, you'll need your cylindrical tubes and these long screws that has the thread at the bottom but not at the top. On the bottom plate there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 holes that you will align with these 4 holes. The screws will go in like that with your cylindrical tubing over like that. Align the first one. Use a Phillips head to screw it on. Once one is attached, go to the one that's opposite from it. Cross tighten it. You can tighten these two once you have finished. Now we've got our bottom portion of our shoe press back. You can add your padding at the top, and for the top heating portion, the flatbed's top portion, how to reassemble it, you just add it back, align the 4 holes like that, and you'll add your screws back to it. To use your pen press, you'll just take your bottom plate again, align it back up, take the screws you took out, put them all back, don't tighten them immediately, line them all, crisscross pattern. Tighten them once the last one is in place. Get your padding back, align it up, and take your bottom portion and just place it in the middle. Now you just swing your heat press over, you align it, and once you want to press on your pins, you just press it down. To attach it, again, just connect the 4 pins, slide it in, make sure it's aligned correctly, and just tighten it. Now I'm going to show you how to assemble the flatbed. With the flatbed, we already pre-assembled our bottom plate. Now we just take off this portion. Once we've loosened everything, we can move this away. Once that's done, we can take our top plate, we just slide it underneath right here, and we align the holes with each other. Once that's done, you take your 4 screws that you've taken out for the top part and you reinsert them again in a crisscross. You can tighten the screws once the last one's in place. And to attach it again, just align the 4-pin connection. Now, I know some of you are going to struggle with this. What you can do is you can just remove these 2 portions, and you'll see that it's just like a regular connection like all the other pins. You just slide it in and screw it on. Once that's done, you take your 2 halves and you just place it on top of each other again so that it's back to its normal state. And that's how we attach all the attachments for 10-in-1. Thank you.